Hey guys, Brad from RotoHeat back at it with another player breakdown. This time we're on the defensive side of the ball, and we're going to talk about Jalen Ramsey, the talented shutdown cornerback of the Los Angeles Rams. With the news recently breaking of him going from Jacksonville to LA for a pair of firsts and a fourth, we thought it'd be a good idea to talk about him a little bit, what to expect for your fantasy team, and what you can expect from the future for this very talented shutdown corner. From a fantasy perspective, he's never really been a guy that you can count on as more than a bye-week flex option. So far this year, in the few games he had played, he was averaging just over 9 points per game, about 9.3 points per game, which really isn't terribly exciting from the cornerback safety position unless your league starts cornerbacks as well as safeties. So if you have to start corners and start safeties, then at that point, then Ramsey then becomes a guy you can use a little bit more than just as a flex option. A lot of leagues that I play in have the where you're starting a corner or a safety, in the mix of your defensive players. So just be known with that. As an FYI as well, in 2017 and 2018, Ramsey was right around the 8.8 points per game fantasy wise. So, it's kind of where he's been in his career. But it's that's the way it's going to be when people aren't throwing at you very often. I mean, he shuts down some of the better receivers in the game. So when that happens, quarterbacks look to the other side of the field more often. So in Ramsey's case, a lot of it is tackles. He does get some interceptions here and there and some fumbles and whatnot. But great, talented player, an amazing guy on the field in real life. For fantasy, a little bit more careful ownership when it comes to deciding on what to do with him. But he's a guy that I wouldn't be afraid to pick up. Even if it's you start one corner or safety, he's a guy that you can flex in nicely. And I would expect there to be an uptick, especially now in LA with Talib on the injured side of things, and Marcus Peters now in Baltimore with the Ravens. He's going to get a ton of action, and he plays a ton of snaps. Up until this back injury, he was 100%. He played every game his first 3 years, played on 96% or more of the snaps every game. I mean, he's very talented, very durable, a super talented kid, and at 24. As long as LA pays him, he'll be there for a long time. So good luck, guys, and we'll talk to you again next time.
Don't forget, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any more fantasy football content from the RotoHeat.com team. Also, right there, playlist. Hit it. Watch the videos. Do it. You want to. Do it.